Hey team, and welcome to the next edition of Foam Roller Fridays. So here on a Friday, I'm about to foam roll out my thighs all round, so quads, ITB, hamstring. We might do some adductors. They can be really tender, so if you don't want to do those, just make sure you give them a stretch after you've done your foam rolling. We're going to get started straight away. I'm going to start face down. This time start on my quads. I'm going to do my left leg. So remember, you will do both, preferably. I'm just doing one for the sake of the video. So I'm going to start just above my knee. Need to move way up, just above my knee, and then from there placing most of my pressure down over the top of that quad where that foam roller is, and then rolling down. You notice both of my hands are on the ground for support, and I'm rolling my quad, the front of my thigh, up and down, mostly towards the inside of the foam roller, so that it's only contacting my thigh, not so. So I've got my weight evenly distributed between the foam roller and my contact leg, or my support leg on the other ground, coming up and down. Now, same principle applies here. If you find a tender spot, mine's quite tender down closer to my knee, can hold that for 30 seconds. Get in a nice comfortable position, holding, putting as much force through that spot as you can, what you feel comfortable with. Don't overpress. It's not supposed to be super painful. We're moving nice and slow and controlled, coming down or up towards our hip, stopping just before the hip joint, and then coming back towards the knee. We're now going to go onto our ITB, which is the outside of our upper leg. I'm going to show you on my right side so I can talk towards the camera. But we're going to go on the side like so. Again, foot can come in front just as we did in the lower leg. Going slowly up towards the hip. We're just doing the thigh today, so we're just going to stop at the hip, then come back towards the knee. Staying on that lateral leg. Making sure we get a few different angles. So you can go slightly more towards the quad to get the outside of your quad, and then back towards the hip. Just going to go one more, so down the knee, slow and controlled, and then back towards your hip. We're then going to transition into the hamstrings, where we're in that type of position. So again, the end of the foam roller is just in contact with my hamstring, and then I'm going to slowly roll down towards my knee, and then back towards. Remember to get the different angles, so I'm not just going straight up and down. You'll see me slightly shift my position, so I'm going still on my hamstrings, but I'm towards the outside of my leg now, and then I can move my leg inwards a little bit to go more down that medial side or the inside of my hamstrings, like so. Nice and slow. Again, tender spots. Boy, that's tender. You can hold for 30 seconds, and then you can keep moving. Again, making sure we're doing both legs. Now, if we're moving on to your adductors, which are the inner part of your thigh, these ones can be quite tricky to do. Probably need to do them more so in a downward position, so kind of getting in this position here where the foam roller is in contact with that part of your knee. You notice I'm angling it out towards the side. That means that when I roll, I can just roll up and down through my adductors. Now these will be pretty tender. Don't press too hard down. You notice that my other hip is on the ground. I'm just trying to get some weight through there. All we're trying to do is give them a bit of a self-massage. So rolling down, and then bringing them back up. So towards the knee, and then back up. These are feeling super tender. I'd recommend leaving them out of your foam rolling session for now. Maybe give them a stretch by doing a nice simple split stance and leaning towards one side. See our adductor stretches on our YouTube page for more information about that. That's a foam rolling session for your upper leg or thigh. Hopefully that one helps decrease any tightness you're feeling. Cheers.